Hello everyone, I am Abdullah and we are the writer developers team and this is our interface live presentation for SpareCare, an Android-based mobile application developed to address the operational challenges in aged care facilities. SpareCare enables healthcare professionals to manage triage, reminders, pharmacy tasks, and patient records from a single unfiled mobile platform. We will begin by outlining our methodology, design principles, and visual systems, followed by a live demonstration of our key interface screens. Each team member will walk you through specific aspects of the application to highlight how our interface address real-world usability needs in the healthcare context. So in this slide, we focus on design methodology. Our team adopted an agile methodology, working in a structured weekly sprint. So each sprint began with a planning and ended with a review and retrospective to evaluate progress and gather feedback. Then the iterative cycle allowed us to remain flexible and responsive to client and supervisor input. We applied a user-centered design approach, developing personas for nurses, pharmacists, and paramedics to understand their daily workflows and pain points. These personas informed our screen flows, then features, and then interaction design. Then all designs were created and are refined in Figma, our primary UI and UX design tool. A weekly feedback session to ensure that our work aligned with expectations. To support our workflow, we use Trello for task management and GitHub for vision control. This can helping us to keep development organized and traceable. And we use feedback driven UI refinement for the client plus supervisor. And the tool we use are the Figma, Trello, and GitHub.
Color schema and typography. Sparecare's visual identity builds upon the sponsor's color scheme while optimizing for accessibility and user clarity. We selected navy blue as the primary color used predominantly for structure, headers, and navigation elements. Sky blue serves as our accent color used for interactive elements and call to action buttons, ensuring they stand out clearly. We adhered to material design guidelines and used robots as our typeface, which is the Android standard. Font size started up 16 sp to accommodate low vision users, and we ensured high contrast between text and background, meeting the WCAG 2.1 minimum contrast ratio of 2 is to 5 is to 1. Tab targets and input elements were also designed with accessibility in mind. Each is at least 44 into 44 pixels to support users with limited dexterity. These design choices contribute to a clean, readable, and inclusive user experience.
Hi everyone, my name is Abdullah and I'll be walking you through the login and dashboard screens of your SpareCare. Let's start with the login screen. This screen ensures that only authorized users like nurses, pharmacists, and paramedics can access the system. Behind the scenes, we design it to support role-based access, meaning such users only see the features relevant to their role. For example, a nurse can view reminders but won't see pharmacy tools unless permitted. Design-wise, the login form follows material design human interface guidelines, using a flat and clean layout with clearly labeled input field and a strong visible login buttons. We also followed WCAG 2.1 accessibility standards, ensuring that all elements are high contrast and at the login button is at least 44 into 44 pixel in size. So it's easy to tap even for user with limited dexterity or vision. Once you log in, we start with the page with a good morning message and we wish you have a good day. This user is taken to the dashboard which act as a control center. Here we use card-based tiles to represent each core feature like triage, reminders and pharmacy, each with large icons and bold labels. This layout keeps things simple and scannable. which is critical for aged care workers who need to act quickly and may not be teach savvy. Overall, both screens were designed to minimize cognitive load, support fast decision making, and ensure accessibility across all user groups. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Mainul. I will be presenting the Triac panel and patient detail screen of the SpareCare app. The Triac panel solves one of the most crucial problems in aged care, the need to identify and prioritize patients who require urgent attention. Our users, like nurses and paramedics, work under high pressure, and so they need to act fast. That's why we designed this panel using color-coded system. Red for crucial, critical, orange for urgent, and green for stable. Following real-world hospital triage logic, the layout is a sortable table, so user can filter by urgency or patient name and make decision in seconds. We made sure this screen meets accessibility standards under WCAG 2.1 using both color and text level to avoid confusion for colorblind users. The buttons and rows are also designed with large tab targets to work well on mobile. Next is patient. Tapping on my row bring the user to patient's detail screen. This screen presents a focused view of the patient's vital notes and care history, allowing staff to inform decisions quickly. We applied material design principles like consistent spacing, headers, and collapsed panel to keep the interface clean and structured. The breadcrumb trail at the top helps users know exactly where they are and reducing navigation confusion. Both of these screens were shaped heavily by our clients' feedback, who emphasized the importance of clarity, speed, and real-time visibility in emergency situations. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sana, and I'll be presenting the reminder screen of the SpareCare app. In aged care environments, managing multiple patients and ensuring timely medication or checkups is a major challenge. Staff often rely on paper notes or memory, which increase the risk of missed or late care. Our reminder screen addresses this by offering a clear centralized list of all tasks sorted by time and grouped by patients. We followed material design principles, particularly through the use of a floating action button that allows staff to add a new reminder quickly. The reminder form is minimal, just patient name, task, and time, designed to be filled in under 15 seconds. To improve usability, we included icons to indicate the urgency of a task. For example, a red exclamation mark for overdue reminders. These visuals cues are supported by WCAG 2.1 accessibility stands with large fonts, high contrast, and tappable elements sized at least 44 by 44 pixels. Overall, the reminder screen was built for speed, clarity, and mobile usability, ensuring staff never miss a critical task and always know what's due text.
Hi, my name is Jasprit Kaur and I will be presenting the pharmacy screen along with a brief overview of technical architecture and how feedback and standards shaped our design. So, the pharmacy module solves a critical coordination issue in aged care, tracking prescriptions, refill statuses, and ensuring timely medication delivery. Our design uses a traffic light system, green for on track, yellow for soon to expire, and red for overdue. This allows pharmacists and nurses to quickly scan and respond without having to open each patient profile. Clicking on a medicine revealed dosage history and patient linkage, all organized in a collapsible format that follows material design guidelines. We also implemented accessibility best practice by combining color with icon text labels to support colorblind users, meeting WCAG 2.1 standards. Technically, while the app itself is built for Android using Java, all core logic and data operations are handled by our backend stack. PHP for server side APIs, MySQL for patient and pharmacy data, Python based AI to prioritize patient based on symptoms and vital signs, blockchain integrations using Hyperledge Fabric to ensure secure tamper proof data sharing. Together, these decisions help ensure Sphere Care is not just functional but also trustworthy, secure, and usable in real world aged care environments.